On day 545 of the Galactic War, we won the previous major order. The gloom shifted, the bots surged, and High Command issued a new directive no one expected. In this report, the truth behind our last operation, how viral Ember changed the battlefield, and why I'm questioning the use of the Orbital Railcannon on bot troopers. If Omega's work is helping your war front, pass it forward and hit that like button. Let's get into it.
Sending down support weapon.
Initiating FTL jump to the Duma tier system.
This is Hell Commander Lore in high orbit over Duma tier. We won the last major order. The gloom didn't retreat. We just bought time. 30 million samples, countless lives risked, and from it, a breakthrough. Gloom-resistant polymer coating, engineered from the classified recovery and viral Ember. That data shouldn't have existed. That facility on Gacrux, never officially sanctioned. But what we pulled from it is now changing everything. Super Earth has begun retrofitting military craft. Ships once corroded by spore clouds are now being rearmed to dive deeper. It's progress, but not a cure, because the spore bugs haven't stopped. They infest entire systems throughout the Borgus and Jinshi sectors. 7 planets in total, and they're still active on Gacrux, where this all began. The gloom hasn't receded. It's only waiting. And sooner or later, we'll have to go back. But the war doesn't pause for breakthroughs. As civilian life returns to the Rim, we're now tasked with defending something we haven't seen in years. Hope. 3 new maximum security cities are being built. New Hope, New Yearning, and New Aspiration City, the one closest to enemy bot artillery. So, to protect it, we've been ordered to clear the Nano sector and kill 2.5 million automatons using one stratagem, the Orbital Railcannon. No, that's not a joke. High Command wants us to demonstrate tactical superiority with a targeted orbital anti-tank weapon on conscripts, troopers. That's a bit of a flex. Well, okay then. Fine. Then let's do it. Who am I to question High Command? As for how we are going to get this done, Duma tier is our entry point. Currently 30% liberated, climbing fast at plus 4% per hour. Resistance is low. Over 25,000 Helldivers are pushing it to the edge. This sector will fall within 17 hours. Julheim, however, has a force recon element planetside. Currently 3,000 Helldivers holding the ice line, tracking, identifying targets, and waiting for reinforcements. Once Duma falls, we pivot immediately. Cold conditions may affect stratagem reliability. Adjust gear accordingly. Bekvam 3 remains untouched, but if the push succeeds, we'll punch through cleanly. Our window is tight, our mission is clear, and our orbital cannon, hot. The DSS is now over Duma tier. Command confirms all 3 DSS subsystems are recharging, but only one is active where it counts. Orbital blockade. Still loading. 1 day, 21 hours until activation. When it hits, Hellpod optimization will boost all missions. But right now, no defense support. You're on your own behind the lines. Eagle Storm. Coming online in 11 hours. Once deployed, automated Eagle airstrikes will support all defense campaigns, buying us time when extraction windows get tight. Heavy ordnance distribution. The game changer. The 380mm orbital barrage, and it's not ready. Estimated unlock, 1 day, 6 hours. But even dormant, its presence is felt. Duma tier is receiving a 10% liberation boost from the DSS above. That's the edge pushing it past 30% right now. If we want this warhead in the sky, we need the resources. Helldivers, divert non-combat materials, log transport flights, and get the DSS fed. Because without that barrage, Julheim's going to burn manpower. My final thoughts? I think High Command doesn't understand the weapon they've assigned us. The Orbital Railcannon isn't built for mass extermination. We've been ordered to kill 2.5 million automatons using the Orbital Railcannon strike. And right now, we've tagged just 1.5%. Let's talk about the Railcannon. It's not a splash weapon. not a swarm clearer. It's precision, anti-armor. It scans the field and picks the largest single target in its scope, whether that's a factory strider, a Hulk, or a Devastator pod. It'll drop a spear through steel, but it won't win you a front line. Recharge is slow, 210 seconds baseline, and even with all upgrades, it lands around 179.55 seconds. At that rate, it is at 1 kill per cycle, maybe 3 or 4 if a patrol clumps. Which brings us to the mission's design. This is an interesting challenge. It's possible. Maybe if we run lower tier missions where troopers spawn more frequently. This is a show of force, proof to the galaxy that Super Earth can call down pinpoint devastation and not flinch. I get it. But tactically, 2.5 million kills using this stratagem would take over 30 continuous days of ideal targeting, and we've been given 6. So here's the real question. Either this was never meant to succeed, or High Command actually believes we can pull this off. Not sure we've got the time, but if they're serious, then authorize a second orbital railcannon. Otherwise, we're aiming a scalpel at a swarm. We'll see how this plays out. Distribute this after-action report to all Allied units, log visual records for future recruits, and ensure Command receives full combat documentation. Or I'll personally strap you to a patrol beacon and tell the railcannon you're a Devastator. Let's see if it can tell the difference through the chaff.
You're flexing on the bots, as if metal cares, as if steel feels shame. They don't fear us. They don't respect us. They calculate, adapt, execute. This isn't a message to them. It's a performance for someone else. And while we waste time proving a point to an enemy without a soul, the ones that do feel are still bleeding in the dirt behind us.